back. Today's video is going to be the start of a series of videos that I'm going to do on industry terminology. I know I use a lot of words that some people may not be familiar with, so I just want to cover all the terminology that's out there just to help people better understand my videos. So today is part one of my terminology series. I guess you can call that a series since there's more than one. So the first term we're going to cover is casting. Casting, which is used interchangeably with go-see, which is used interchangeably with open call. So all three of those are kind of used to describe the same thing. A place where you go to go in front of a client or in front of a casting director because they're looking to choose a model for whatever job it is that they're booking at that time. Some people say a go-see is more intense, so it's more like a job interview. I'll regard it as being kind of like the same thing. Next on my list is cattle call. Now, cattle call is just that. Now, instead of like an open call, which are usually smaller, or casting or go-see, they're usually a lot smaller than a cattle call. A cattle call is usually a client or a casting director has put out there that they're casting for, let's say, something as generic as girls. So agencies send out all their girls. So if you can imagine that, that's a lot of people. So a lot of people like to avoid cattle calls because there's so many people there and you have to wait so long to be seen, but they're definitely out there and really popular. If you kind of hear like the scratching in the background, I actually have a chinchilla and he's taking a dust bath right now, so you can kind of hear him scratching around. I totally forgot he was awake. So next on my list is request casting or go-see. Now, models love these. Client has specifically requested a model to come to a casting. So it's like an invite only kind of casting. So they've seen your face, they've seen your pictures, they've seen your portfolio, and they specifically requested you. So that's definitely a good thing because there's an interest in you and they just want to see you in person. Next is call time. So a call time is when you're due to be at a casting, or if you've already booked a job, it's what time you're supposed to be on set. But always get to a casting or get on set at least 15 minutes early. I try to do 25 minutes early just to look for parking. It's really important to give yourself enough time so that you're there to make that call time, because if you're late, they will let your agent know. Callback is what you get if the client is interested. So you go to a casting, they see you, they look at your pictures, and then they call your agent and they say, hey, like, we really like this girl. So basically what it is like round two for your castings is when you get a call back, which is really nice because that means, okay, they've seen all these girls, now they're narrowing it down to a smaller amount of girls so they can pick whatever girls they're gonna pick. Next is fitting. So a fitting is where you go to try on clothes, usually before a fashion show or before a photo shoot. So it's what you go to make sure everything fits perfect and is tailored to specifically to your body. So fittings usually happen before the fashion show. Sometimes you have several fittings just so that the designer or the stylist can get it right. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching my channel and asking me questions, because I love questions. So until next time, bye.